In a world that moved too fast, in a town that felt too small, two hearts collided in a dance, and that was the start of it all. She had a smile that calmed the storm, he had a laugh that lit the room. They didn't have much to hold on to, but they had something true. The year was 2008, the vows were said, the rings were gold. Two young souls with open dreams and hands they'd never let go hold. They started small, just loving fire, no roadmap drawn in sand, but side by side they built a life that time could understand. They filled their days with laughter, friends and songs beneath the stars. Those wild young nights, those summer drives, the love that left no scars. They were toasts with wine and birthday cake, and fires burning low, and every moment whispered loud, we've got a long, good road to go. They made a home from scratch and grace, with laughter in the walls. Their hearts were loud, their budget tight, but love covered it all. And as the years came rolling in, a little girl arrived with eyes like hers and giggles bright, their first taste of real life. And their love held on through the years and the days, through the joy and the pain, through the heartache and grace, through the cries in the night and the laughs in the light, through the changes, the fights, through wrong and through right. They stood like a tree with roots in the rain. They lost and they gained, they broke and they came back to each other again and again. Yes, their love held on, and it still remains. Then came the boys, not one but two, twins with energy and sky so blue. A whirlwind roared through every room, but they wouldn't trade a single tune. Diapers, toys, and messy hands, sticky hugs and bigger plans. Their house became a happy war of muddy boots and open doors. She mothered with a gentle grace, he found his strength in every face of those three kids who wore their name, a legacy that lit the flame. They've had their share of weary days, of silence and of strain, but they've learned to lean instead of leave, to fight and love again. No perfect life, no fairy tale, just sweat and grace and dust, but every scar upon their hearts was formed from faith and trust. And in the circle of their friends, the laughter used to ring, late nights and fires, dancing lights, the joy that youth can bring. And in that crowd there stood a man who felt like part of home, Louis, strong and full of life, until his time was gone. They lost him to the quiet storm that cancer often brings, but not before he gave them years of laughter, joy and wings. He's still there in their memories, in glasses raised with pride. A friend like him don't fade away, he's walking right beside. And their love held on through the years and the days, through the joy and the pain, through the heartache and grace, through the cries in the night and the laughs in the light, through the changes, the fights, through wrong and through right. And they stood like a tree their love held on, and it still remains. Now the kids are growing fast, and the house is full of sound, but somewhere deep they still recall those quiet wedding vows. It wasn't perfect, never was, but every mile was true, and they would do it all again. The storms, the sky, the blue. They built a life from laughter, grit and ordinary days, from firelight to baby cries, and 1,000 different ways. They walked through years that tested them, but never let it break. The kind of love that doesn't quit, the kind you always take. Yes, their love held on through the thunder and calm, through the grief and the joy, through the birth of a song, through the voices of children, through loss of a friend, through the long nights of doubt and the strength in the end. And they built something sacred that still stands today. And no matter what comes, it won't drift away. Their love held on, and it's here to stay.